Welcome to the Artistic Mystic Muse channel. I'm Nancy, your Mystical Muse. This is a collective reading for November 6th through 12th, 2022. So, subscribers, welcome. Great to see you. Newbies, so glad to have you here. Feel free to hit like, share, subscribe to get the messages out. So, we're going through a transition, a transformation, a rebirth in November on a variety of different levels. But this week, we're really being asked to be patient and to nurture ourselves, hence the title of this video. So let's get started. The first card that came out was Focus, and we've got the butterfly of transformation, and we've got a sphere of water. Water talks about emotions as well as the moon, things that may be surfacing, things that are being lit up, shown to you. So what are you focusing on? What is there? Because it's also came out with resistance. They came out together. So there may be something you've been too focused on that's causing you to resist what you need to address, what you need to heal, what you need to change. So they're asking you to, take a look at what that is. What are you resisting? And to remember that you're sovereign. You are a sovereign being, a child of the light, child of the divine, the universe. And that, there's no wrong or right answers. It's whatever path you decide with free will to take, right? And in the Focus, they're also saying, take this card, it's talking about attraction. What you resist persists, as the saying goes. So what are you resisting? And it could be, they come out in your thoughts, your words, your actions. That's what the law of attraction is, or the law of cause and effect, law of polarity, that brings those things to you. So when you focus on what you really want, release what you're resisting, it allows other blessings, other things to come into you, because the universe is saying, well, hey, now they want this. That's what they're attracting. That's what we need to deliver. So that is something that's very important for you to look at this month. And you have the resilience to see this through. You have the strength to see this through, to find your new beginning in whatever facet that presents itself. Archangel Michael, trusting heaven, you are safe. Angels, stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. They are on standby, and you can use your free will to ask them for assistance, but they're helping you, they're assisting you, and it's important to ask for their assistance if you don't, because they can't do anything unless you give them permission. It's a universal law. We have Cernunos, life force, on the bottom, and it says, express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are also increased. So it's a month of nurturing, but as you nurture yourself, nurture your desires, needs, wants, whatever that is, you're going to find that you will have an increase in energy. And Lady Portia, divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So be aware of what those triggers are. We have ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. So maybe the thing you've been resisting or focused on resisting is something that you need. Well, you obviously need to release it, but it talks about looking at those things, those difficulties, as a lesson. What is it trying to show you? What is it trying to teach you, right? And kindness on the bottom of the deck. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. So as you learn to love yourself, learn to release and surrender, the generosity, the love, the compassion, the kindness that you share attracts those things to you, right? From the Ganesh deck, he's the Hindu god of the elephant god, that's the remover of obstacles. There is a revelation waiting to happen, an epiphany, an aha, getting that moment of like, oh, I hadn't seen it clearly. I hadn't seen how it was holding me back, right? That's going to possibly present itself this week. And it's going to force you to make a decision. what is the decision? What is the focus? What is the mindset that you're going to have with the decision? Is it going to be positive or is it going to be negative? Are you going to continue to resist it? Because one of the things the universe does is when you're blocking your own growth, they will continue to give you lessons, and they tend to increase in discomfort, difficulty. Belonging. They want you in alignment. They want you to feel like you belong. And when you don't feel like you belong, there's reasons for that. It could be something that's been holding you back, right? That you've been resisting. So what are things, when you get in alignment and you focus on what it is you do want, what does that feel like to belong to whatever that is? You know, if it's more love, if it's better friendships, if it's, you know, expressing more creativity or doing something you love, you come into a place of alignment and peace and joy. So belonging, what do you want to belong to, I guess, is how I would word that. Yeah, bottom of the deck is priorities. So there could be more than one thing you're dealing with, but a step at a time. So let's prioritize what it is you need to deal with first, right? And then take the next step. It's a journey. It's not a sprint. Yeah, maintaining a positive outlook. That's been a recurring theme so far for the readings. So staying positive. Yeah, and nurture yourself. I can't make this up. This was under the deck. How are you nurturing yourself? How are you caring for yourself? What is the self-talk you're using, the thoughts that you're using, the words, the actions you're taking? How can you nurture yourself and the situation, right? That doesn't mean you don't have boundaries, but nurturing your growth, right? Your healing, patience. Archangel Jophiel, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience, right? It's a journey. The journey, the destination we know is there, right? But the journey is where your growth is, where you're learning things, you're gaining wisdom, and having patience, even with the things that are uncomfortable, the things you're like, well, I tried that and it didn't work. Okay, it's a lesson. What can you gain from that? Yeah, nurture again. Archangel Gabriel, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important to you right now. So children are, when they're really small, they don't look at the world the same way. And then as we mature, get older, you know, experiences shape our perspective, shape how we look at things. They're asking you to become more childlike. And maybe that's spending time with children, your own children, little ones, whatever that is. That could also be it. But there's also this idea that when you nurture yourself, you're nurturing humanity, the childlike qualities in humanity. And the activity of that helps you stay positive. It raises your vibration. It also puts you more in that state of wonderment and dreaming and imagining what is possible, which assists in manifesting. Healthy lifestyle. Archangel Raphael, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, exercise regularly for optimum health. How are you caring for your vessel? That's nurturing also. How are you nurturing your physical vessel? Because when it feels good, it helps with your positive mindset, right? It releases serotonin and dopamine. So maybe you need to, as a little confirmation, maybe you need to make some adjustments in your lifestyle. Yeah, life review. Archangel Jeremiel, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. That's why you have resistance, right? You're not balanced. You're not in alignment. So focus in on what it is that's being presented that you need to look at, to heal, to change, and be gentle. We have gentleness. Be gentle with yourself. It's not easy to do this kind of work, to create change within yourself. Star Mother. Yeah, how can you mother yourself? How are you going to take care of yourself? And it's on all levels, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, right? Yeah, transformation, bottom of the deck. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. Everything works on a frequency, including your cells. So when the frequency is higher, more positive, joyful, gentle, nurturing, you change at a molecular level your cells, your DNA. And that's helping with your transformation, which is kind of what this month I think is about. Yeah, play. Take time to play. Take a break. How are you going to play? Yeah. What are you clinging to? This is the Tower. What do we need to bring down? What has not been helpful for our stability, right? That's what that is. The foundation needs rebuilt. So something needs to come down to rebuild it stronger in a better way. Children, dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me to help children. So this is not only to help your own inner child, your soul, but maybe the changes you make serve as a model to help others. And children are very observant. They are super smart. People underestimate what they absorb. So how can children help you become more childlike, become more joyful, but also and dream, but in doing so, you also exhibit that for them and how you can nurture them and their own growth, because you're living it by an example. Use your natural healing abilities. It says, dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearly guiding, encouraging, and supporting my healing work. So some of you might be healers, and you need to heal yourself to help heal others. Whether it's a practice you use, massage, Reiki, whatever it is you do, counseling. It can also be, though, you have abilities and gifts within you that can help. You can heal yourself. So what is it you can do to assist your healing and the healing of others? Increased energy. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for filling me with the unlimited energy of divine love and light, right? Love and compassion for yourself first and foremost. Because when your cup is full, and it's spilling over, you have something else to give others. Give us your cares, bottom of the deck. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, I am willing to release any fears to you. Please allow me to completely let go so that you can fully guide me in this situation, right? Ask for assistance. Surrender and ask for help in surrendering your cares, cutting the fears, right? Archangel Michael can help cut the cords to those fears, those wounds, those tethers that have left you entangled, shackled. Building blocks. We just talked about the Tower moment, this rebuilding, this transformation. When you let go and heal it, release it, that's a Tower moment, because what wasn't stable is now being rebuilt. And that's part of this. And Treasure Island, when you do so, there's lots of blessings and abundance that are waiting for you. They're waiting for you to finish this little tidbit, if you will, that needs dealt with so that those things can come in. Yeah, we have the thinker. Don't overthink it. Don't try to analyze it too much. Listen to your heart. What is your heart, your soul telling you, right? Yeah, because there's a fork in the road. You've got a choice. Are you going to stay stuck, stay resistant, or are you going to go the new path and see what unfolds for you there? Yeah, mending, healing yourself, healing, helping to then heal others, right? Healing the situation for yourself. You may not be able to change it, but you can heal the situation, how you look at it, how you view it. That's really important this week. So the tarot deck was very self-explanatory. I didn't need any clarifiers. We have the challenge or focus this week is the Nine of Wands. So this is a person who's been through the battle, right? And he's still standing. He's the wounded warrior. He has patience and he has strength, finding the strength to do this. And the Spirit's advice is the Empress. How are you nurturing yourself? How are you caring for yourself? How are you helping to heal yourself? Maybe you need to get someone else to help you heal, right? Like I said, a counselor, maybe some other holistic practice, the food you eat. She's abundant. This is what's in store, but you need to nurture yourself. This you've been through it, or you're going through it. Self-care is really important, because you're all that in a bag of chips. This is divine feminine energy. This is abundance, kindness, compassion, right? Yeah. And the outcome, if you follow Spirit's advice, is judgment. This is rebirth. So a part of yourself that's being shed, that's dying off, that's then transforming to be rebirthed, reborn. That's a very powerful card. And that's just what came flying out, but that was the outcome. Bottom of the deck, yeah, for a new beginning, the Sun card, brand spanking new you. And look, you're like more childlike. and you're on this, mythical horse. We've got sunflowers, joy, happiness, Six of Pentacles. You're able to have equal give and take, giving and receiving. You become into balance. We have the Six of Wands, which is victory. But you got to find the strength to change it, to heal it, to rebuild it, to start a new foundation, to build whatever this new thing is that you want to have. Then we have another Six, which talks about giving and receiving, positive, ebb and flow, as above, so below. Moving from choppy waters into new territory, calmer waters, with the wisdom and knowledge that you now have, right? But you've got to make a choice. You got to make a decision to confront it, to heal it. Because as you do so, you're going to be planting new seeds of abundance, new blessings to be coming in. So I'm going to go to my Bee Oracle. It's in the link below if you're interested, to see what other messages we have for this week for the collective. And these cards don't require any special instruction. You can just pick one, shuffle them, see what flies out. But bees are, the sweetness, talks about the sweetness in life. How are you sweetening yourself? What honey are you giving to yourself, right? Yeah, be original. This change, this healing, this new you, it's a new you. It's becoming your more authentic self, stepping into your originality, your true self, being humble. Humble means, we've got the resistance, being humble enough to know that you don't know all the answers. You don't have, you need to kind of swallow your pride, maybe. Let's see if there's anything else. Yeah, being creative. That helps with nurturing yourself. How are you creative? Maybe you like to read, write, journal, create things. Yeah, be faithful. Faithful to yourself, faithful to this process. Be the honey. I can't make this up. Be the sweetness, right? So how do you nurture yourself? By being loving. By being loving to yourself. And when you do, it sends that frequency out. So that's all I have for you this week. Thanks for showing up. Feel free to subscribe, share. If you want a reading or you want me to design you some frequency jewelry, the link's below. But we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.